Greetings, sports fans. In today's video, we've got some exciting updates, so make sure you're subscribed to our channel to stay in the loop. Today, we're talking about two key players from the Boston Celtics who are sending a powerful message to the NBA. One of them is returning from an injury, while the other is determined to make his mark this season. As we get closer to the NBA playoffs, there's no better time to focus on what's happening with this team. Every game matters now, and the Celtics are gearing up for something special. The Boston Celtics are inching closer to a significant milestone, both in terms of their success this season and the number of fans supporting them. We're just around the corner from the playoffs, and it's the perfect time to keep an eye on how the team is performing. There's so much to look forward to, especially with the return of some key players. As the postseason nears, the Celtics are in a great position to compete for another title. And while there are several important players on this roster, today, we're focusing on Jaylen Brown, who's been the subject of some exciting updates. Jaylen Brown has been seen practicing without restrictions lately, and that's a huge sign that he's making great progress in his recovery from a serious knee injury. For those who might not know, Brown had been dealing with a bone bruise on his right knee, which caused him to miss some games during the regular season. Unfortunately, that means he's ineligible for individual awards since he hasn't played enough games to qualify. But that's not bothering him one bit right now. His focus is entirely on getting back into top form before the playoffs begin. During his training sessions, it's been reported that Brown was all smiles, shooting free throws, knocking down three-pointers, and playing solid defense. He seems ready to go, and that's a relief for Celtics fans everywhere. In fact, when one of his teammates was asked about his condition, the response was simple: no one's worried. That's the kind of attitude you want to hear as a fan. It shows that the team is fully confident in Brown's abilities and his recovery. Everyone is on the same page, and it seems like there's no concern about his return to play. Even the team's veteran players, who have seen it all, have noted how well Brown is looking, with one of them even saying that he looks like he's in great shape. Sure, there's no guarantee that he's 100% fully recovered, but it's clear that Brown is giving it his all to be ready when it counts the most. Now, we all know that Jaylen Brown is a huge asset to the Boston Celtics. The guy has been a standout player in the NBA for a few years now, and his contributions to the team have been undeniable. He was a key figure in the Celtics' deep playoff runs in the past, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals and the NBA Finals. Even though he missed a few games this season due to his knee injury, his potential to make an impact when the playoffs roll around remains as high as ever. The Celtics know what they're getting with Brown. They've seen him lead the team on both ends of the floor, and they know that when he's healthy, he's one of the best players in the league. It's not just the Celtics who know what Brown brings to the table, either. The entire NBA has seen the talent he possesses. Whether it's his scoring ability, his defense, or his leadership on the court, Brown has consistently shown that he can rise to the occasion when the pressure is on. And that's exactly what the Celtics are going to need if they want to make another run at an NBA championship. With so many teams gunning for the title, having a player like Brown in the mix gives them a serious edge. But let's be clear, this isn't just about one player. As important as Jaylen Brown is to the team's success, he's not the only one working hard to get back to peak performance. Another player on the Celtics roster has been recovering from an injury as well, and his progress is just as impressive. He's been playing through some serious pain, dealing with a finger injury that's not exactly easy to play through. He's been battling what's known as mallet finger, which affects the joint in the finger, leaving it in an abnormal position. It's not a pleasant sight, but he's been toughing it out, and the updates on his progress have been positive. He's been able to move the finger, even though it still causes some discomfort. Despite this, he's shown incredible resilience by continuing to play through the injury and keeping his performance at a high level. The good news is that this player is now officially out of the protective gear he was wearing. He's still wearing a splint on his finger, but it's clear that he's ready to get back to full action. And what's even more impressive is that, despite the injury, he's still managed to play exceptionally well. He's shown a lot of flexibility, adapting to the circumstances and finding ways to contribute to the team's success. In fact, he even joked that he doesn't need the pinky finger to shoot properly. He only really needs 3 fingers to make a shot. It's this kind of determination and toughness that makes players like him so valuable to the team. As we move closer to the playoffs, these two players, the ones battling through injuries, are proving that nothing is going to stop them from giving it their all when the postseason begins. They're not just recovering, they're coming back stronger, and the entire Celtics team is rallying behind them. This could be the year they make another deep run into the playoffs. And if these players continue to recover and play at their best, they'll be major contributors to whatever success the team finds. It's an exciting time for Celtics fans, and with both Brown and his teammates showing such determination, the anticipation for the playoffs is reaching new heights. But there's still more to cover, so stick around as we dive deeper into the team's plans for the upcoming postseason. With these players getting healthy and ready for action, the Celtics are looking like they're in a great position to make a serious run at another NBA title. As the NBA playoffs draw nearer, the excitement surrounding the Boston Celtics is palpable. With key players returning from injuries, the team's potential to make a deep postseason run has never been more evident. It's clear that the Celtics are preparing for something special, and the confidence within the organization is at an all-time high. One player who stands out, in particular, is set to play a crucial role this postseason. The sixth man, whose journey over the past season has shown remarkable growth. Last season, this player had a solid, though not standout, performance in the playoffs. He averaged 18 minutes per game, contributing 6.5 points and 2 assists, with a shooting percentage of 41% overall and 38% from beyond the arc. While those numbers are respectable, it was clear that he wasn't the focal point of the team's rotation. His minutes on the floor reflected more of a rotational decision, as the coaching staff had other key players starting and playing the bulk of the minutes. However, heading into this season's playoffs, there's a growing sense that he's ready to make a much bigger impact. This season, he has seen a significant increase in both playing time and production. While he's only started 2 games, he has been playing nearly 30 minutes per game, a testament to the trust that the coaching staff has in his ability to contribute. What makes this player even more important to the team is his versatility. Whether it's hitting key three-pointers or contributing in the paint, he has the ability to impact the game in various ways. His improved shooting is one thing, but his overall offensive awareness and ability to play off the ball have made him a significant contributor. While other teams may struggle to defend the Celtic star players, this player's ability to knock down shots and make plays has added an extra layer of difficulty for opposing defenses. His development has been steady throughout the season, and it's clear that the Celtics are counting on him to continue evolving in the playoffs. But the most significant factor in his success is the growth he's shown from one playoff run to the next. Unlike last year, when his role was more limited, this season he's stepping up and becoming a more integral part of the Celtics rotation. He's proven that he can handle the pressure of the postseason, and with the team's increased reliance on him, he's embracing the opportunity. His confidence has grown, and he's looking more and more like a player who can contribute at a high level when it matters most. As the playoffs get closer, there's a real sense of anticipation surrounding his performance. The Celtics know that in order to win another championship, they'll need contributions from all areas of the roster. The bench, led by this player, will be critical to their success. The importance of having a reliable sixth man who can step up in big moments cannot be overstated. It's not just about scoring or making a few key plays here and there. It's about having a player who can change the momentum of a game and keep the team's intensity high when the starters are on the bench. This player has the potential to do just that. One of the standout moments of this player's career so far came last season during a game against the Dallas Mavericks. In a crucial moment of the game, with the Celtics and Mavericks tied, he made a spectacular half-court shot just before halftime. The crowd erupted, and it was clear that this was a moment that would define the Celtics' journey toward the title. That shot not only gave the Celtics a lead, but also served as a reminder of what this player is capable of when the spotlight is on him. It was a moment that demonstrated his ability to rise to the occasion, and with the playoffs approaching, he's ready to make even more of those moments happen. Looking ahead to this year's playoffs, it's clear that this player is going to be a key part of the team's success. Whether he's hitting clutch three-pointers, getting steals, or making key passes, his contributions will be crucial in the Celtics' pursuit of another NBA championship. It's no secret that the team starters are incredibly talented, but it's the strength of the bench that often makes the difference in a playoff series. With the addition of a reliable sixth man, the Celtics have a weapon that could be the difference maker when games become tight and every possession counts. There's also the matter of individual recognition. This player has long been in the conversation for Sixth Man of the Year, and as the playoffs approach, the race for that award is heating up. While winning the award is important, what matters most is his continued growth as a player and his ability to contribute to the team's success. He's made it clear that whether or not he wins the Sixth Man of the Year award, his focus is on the team's goals. He's a team player through and through, and his priority is to help the Celtics win the ultimate prize, another NBA championship. As we approach the playoffs, it's clear that the Celtics are well-positioned to make another run for the title. With key players like Jaylen Brown and this talented sixth man returning to form, the team is more than ready to face the challenge that lies ahead. The next few weeks will be filled with intense competition, and the Celtics will need every bit of skill and determination from their entire roster. But if the team can stay healthy and continue to play with the same intensity they've shown all season, there's no doubt they have what it takes to compete for another championship. It's an exciting time for Celtics fans, and the upcoming playoffs promise to be full of drama, excitement, and unforgettable moments. With a well-balanced roster, a deep bench, and players like Brown and the sixth man stepping up when needed, the Celtics are in prime position to make a serious run at the title. The stage is set, and the question now is whether they can rise to the occasion and claim another NBA championship. Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain. This team is ready to make its mark. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a shocking and rare move, Jason Tatum has openly criticized Boston Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla, sparking a wave of speculation and intrigue across the NBA. Tatum, known for his typically reserved demeanor, has taken a bold step in voicing his dissatisfaction with Mazzulla's approach, particularly in light of the team's recent struggles. The comments come at a time when the Celtics are under intense scrutiny after their inconsistent performance, despite Tatum's stellar individual achievements. With multiple playoff appearances and a 2024 NBA championship under his belt, one has to wonder, what's going on behind the scenes in Boston? Tatum, who has often been the face of the franchise, has never been shy about his passion for winning, but his remarks suggest a growing frustration with Mazzulla's leadership. We have to do better. It starts with the coach, Tatum remarked, a sentiment that raised eyebrows within the Celtics locker room and among fans. The 2024 NBA Finals MVP and five-time All-Star has already cemented his place among the elite in the NBA, but it seems that even his best performances can't shield him from the underlying issues that may be plaguing the Celtics. Mazzulla, who took over as head coach after the 2022 to 2023 season, has had to navigate the pressure of coaching one of the league's top teams. But Tatum's words raise the question of whether Mazzulla is the right fit for a championship-caliber squad. It's not just Tatum who seems to be feeling the heat. Sources within the team have hinted at a lack of chemistry between the players and the coaching staff, particularly in terms of game strategies and decision-making during crucial moments. Tatum, ever the competitor, has often had to step up in big moments, but the growing sentiment suggests that the burden of leadership might be becoming too heavy to bear alone. Mazzulla's reliance on certain tactical choices, including late-game execution and player rotations, has left many wondering whether his vision aligns with the Celtics' championship aspirations. Despite the tension, Tatum's comments seem to stem from a place of wanting the best for the team. He's not a player known for public outbursts or controversial statements, so when he does speak out, it carries weight. His frustration is understandable. After all, he has led the Celtics to the top of the NBA, breaking numerous records and earning individual accolades. However, with a roster stacked with talent, including the high-flying Jaylen Brown, Tatum's desire for success goes beyond personal glory. It's about the bigger picture, ensuring the Celtics not only contend, but dominate in the postseason. The question remains, can Joe Mazzulla adjust to the expectations and pressures that come with coaching a championship contender, or will Tatum and the Celtics be forced to move in a new direction? The Boston Celtics are at a crossroads, and the path forward may very well depend on how Mazzulla responds to Tatum's bold critique. As the team prepares for the next phase of the season, one thing is clear. The spotlight is on Mazzulla more than ever, and it may take more than just game plans to keep the Celtics on the road to another title. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.